in the heart of the Danube River Basin, where the Morava and Dyje River meet, stands a very unique area filled with a rich mosaic of floodplain forests, wetlands and meadows. Its rare ecosystems have evolved thanks to regular flooding of the whole area. This natural treasure is called the Lower Morava Biosphere Reserve. It spans across Czech Republic, Austria and Slovakia, and carries an ancient cultural heritage as well.
This area is the largest unit of floodplain forests and meadows in the Czech Republic. Altogether, we are talking about 4,000 hectares of these ecosystems, and today we can experience huge diversity of species as well as cultural qualities of the whole area.
Unfortunately, these floodplain forests struggle to maintain their ecological functions and are seriously threatened by insufficient water flooding.
Floodplain forest requires specific flooding conditions for their function. Due to climate change, society's demands for water will be higher than ever before. It means a big issue for floodplain forests of South Moravia, which are already suffering from lack of water.
Now it's the responsibility of us, humans, to compensate for the mistakes that have been made in the past and try to adapt this area to the global changes that are already affecting it in the present.
The rivers have been streamlined, and also some of the wet areas have been drenched and dried out. What has changed was that the floods were not as frequent as they used to be. The underground water went so low that some of the forests starting to die out. And nowadays we are trying to change that, and we are working with our partners on projects that would bring the water back to the floodplain forest to restore the original state of ecosystems.
The Lower Morava Biosphere Reserve is one of the key pilot sites in the project DALIA, which addresses water-related issues in the whole Danube River Basin.
According to the Danube Region Management Plan, and due to climate change problem like water access and scarcity, it is very important to have horizon projects like DALIA. The most important aim of DALIA to disseminate and scale up best practices in the Danube region, which is happening by our 9 demonstration pilot sites, looking for 10 new ones. DALIA project works with 22 partner expert organizations from 8 different Danube countries. Another important aim of DALIA project is to have a DALIA tool, which is about data and inputs in Danube Knowledge Hub, which can be used even for decision makers and experts for the locations.
DALIA is a project of mission water and ocean. Very strong component of this project is cooperation, knowledge transfer and clustering. For this reason, we are cooperating with many projects from different missions, but as well from clusters number 5 and 6, like is, for example, Eco-Advance.
Floodplain forests offer several key benefits. They can absorb large amounts of water, slowing down flood waves. Their delayed water release can positively affect the surrounding landscape during drought periods. The water irrigation channels that have been constructed by the forests of the Czech Republic in the Biosphere Reserve don't have enough water from the Dyje River. To overcome this issue, more complex solutions have to be implemented. Experts from the Water Research Institute are conducting detailed monitoring of the reservoirs and the whole area.
The Department of Hydrology of the TGM Water Research Institute has been involved in the Lower Morava region for a long time. In the DALIA project, we assess the impact of the adaptation measures on the Dyje River Basin. The major investment, the flap weir construction under the Pohansko intake structure, is expected to bring the greatest value to the area. The construction, commissioned by the Lesy ČR state enterprise and implemented with the help of European funds, will raise the water level in the stream above the object. This will consequently allow the floodplain forest to be subsidized by a larger volume and in higher frequency. So far, the Pohansko, Podkova and Brána inflow objects have been only used to relieve the water from the Dyje into the Soutok polder during high flows. For the controlled flooding, these objects have a very limited function and cannot compensate the absence of the natural floods which are less and less occurring since the construction of the dikes in the past. The department also focuses on the precision of the hydrological balance at the reservoirs using the floating evaporimeter stations.
The construction of the upstream dams significantly changed the hydrological cycle in the area. The Water Research Institute closely cooperates with specialists from the Faculty of Environmental Sciences at the Czech University of Life Sciences. The collected data is being analyzed and used in predictive mathematical models to evaluate various climate change scenarios across the entire Danube Basin.
Within the DALIA project, we are assembling a hydrological model representing discharges in Danube Basin, including its tributaries such as Dyje River. Particularly in Dyje River, we are coupling the hydrological model with a series of climate models with the goal to conduct a long-term forecast until the year 2100. The goal of this project is to first verify the rules that are currently used for flooding this flood forest, and later to redefine water management rules which could lead to a sustainable management of this particular floodplain.
Thanks to the DALIA project, the latest findings are being put into practice, enhancing communication between experts and stakeholders connected to the Danube region. As a result, we can plan better strategies that will help manage and save these precious ecosystems, just like the floodplain forests in Lower Morava Biosphere Reserve.